Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Break It Dawn. So I'm assuming these spirits are going to attack us after we speak with this essence, since they haven't dissipated yet. I'm going to park these guys up here. So hopefully these three focus on my paladin and take him down.
Zawa is ready.
I'm ready.
Position a little better.
Lead the way.
There you go, something like that. This dwarf's remains lie on the floor, covered in dirt and swathed in cobwebs. Essence drifts nearby, hanging in the stale air like dust motes. I'll reach out to the essence first. It takes a little additional effort, but you manage to gather the floating essence to you. You work your way into it, and suddenly find yourself immersed in the soul's memory. The shock hits you with an almost physical force. Your heart hammers within your chest. Other Parkrunen rush past you, retreating or attacking. It's gotten hard to tell. You're running along a dark tunnel, pushing your overtaxed body as fast as it will go. Your heart pounds harder with each step. Concussive thumps echo above you. Each one seems to resound in your heaving chest. You pass the mines and reach the main hall. It's packed full of shouting, shoving, panicking dwarves. Even if you could reach the door at the other end, without getting trampled or beaten to death first, something in the fever of the crowd tells you it's already locked. The tunnel behind you rings with screams. You had another dial for the door to the forge below, but it's locked in the workshop, on the other side of the barricade. The sounds of battle grow closer. You race to the mines, ignoring the building pressure in your chest. You scurry deeper into the mines, losing track of your path. The tunnel seems to close around you. You stumble and fall. You try to pull yourself up. Your arm is dull with pain. Even though you've stopped, you can't quite catch your breath. For the first time, you notice a squeezing agony in your chest. Darkness gathers around you. You pull back from the memory, gulping for air. Search the body. A key glints in the dirt next to the corpse's femur. As you examine it, the nearby spirits grow restless, growling and fidgeting. Take the key. You push the bones aside and grab the key. As you do, you hear screams of horror and fury. The dead of Durgan's battery converge on you, their natural teeth and claws bared. Neat. Alright, well, at least go down swinging.
I'm ready. Lead.
There's a lot more than I was expecting. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more damage out before you go down again. We'll have to rest after this anyway, so let's go and use some of our summons up.
I'm ready.
What?
little risky, because if he gets knocked down one more time, he might die. I'm going to risk it anyway. As soon as he stands up, he'll use second wind. And hopefully that's enough. Even throw out a heal just to be safe.
Mow it.
Did he get knocked down immediately? I think he did.
I'm ready.
Did I ever frenzy her? Or does she have 2 uses of it now? 1 per encounter, so yeah, she, I forgot about it. Whoopsies. Oh, she gonna do it now.
Leparu beyond the sea.
Fantastic.
You didn't.
Mow it. Ixi. Ana.
Okay, so I put the sword at 3 out of 5. Hot dog. Alright, let's rest up so we can knock my main character unconscious a couple more times. Without him dying. Hopefully he doesn't suffer any permanent ill effects. Like memory loss, hemorrhaging, you know. Stuff like that.
Let's go.
Was it just this guy?
Right.
If I just do it with the one enemy, that'd be great.
Will do.
Zawa is ready.
Sure thing.
Ready to sleep. Like the dead.
Mow it. Ixi. Ana.
I'm ready.
Alright, we did it. Oh cool, we can cast Revive the Fallen 1 per rest. Oh, and that's it. So superb. Was it superb to start with, or was it excellent? I don't remember. I mean, Divine Mark by itself is worth it, I think. And the chance to destroy vessels is also pretty good. Because we do fight a lot of vessels. The sword passed to a warrior of the twice-split arrows in honor of his bravery and skill during a ritual blood hunt. This was a moment of great pride for the tribe, typically regarded as the least among the 6. It was also a time of shifting borders and changing relations between Deerwood and Irglanfoth. Bolstered by the newfound prestige and eager to seize more, The Rio of the Twice Split Arrows declared that their young hunter should lead a series of raids on slaveholding estates. The first few were successful, but when the raiders set their sights on a village run by a guild of coopers, they were quickly overwhelmed. The hunter was killed and his sword lost. The sword had made its way to Fort Vale by the time the War of Defiance began. It was owned by the captain of the local militia, who used it to defend the fleeing townsfolk while Adherent troops converged on the town from the northwest and southeast. The captain guarded the road to Bale Reach, and fell while the villagers fled. Fort Vale. So, I think Adair has a cloak. It might be tied to that. I don't remember the location of that cloak. I guess the cloak's history took place in. Hey, at least we're done with that. We got a pretty good sword out of it.
Right.
I don't think there's any spirits down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like maybe all the spirits that didn't dissipate before are now hostile.
Stop them!
All the way over there, huh? Alright. We get one of these. Oh, not that one. There we go. Get this out.
What? Breathe.
There's a lot of enemies.
I am new.
Zawa's enjoying.
I'd already dropped. That's fine. These guys aren't immune to cold, are they? Nope, not even resistant towards it. Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Mow it.
Stunzenet Bostenago Bats.
Mow it. Here's a lesson to...
These fights are pretty rough, not gonna lie. If I didn't have Zawa in the party, it'd be fine. I mean, he does a ton of damage. I also find that he's very squishy. I mean, I could give him better equipment, I think, but... I think the benefit of him is being in light armor and attacking just very, very quickly. Maybe if he had more stun,
Zawa is ready.
more stunning blow uses.
Very
Stunning
well.
blow is fantastic, based off of, like how fast he acts in combat. He gets to stun off almost immediately. Read that already. Let's go ahead and do this.
I will walk unseen.
Devil Croc in front of us. Heavy bronze suit appears to have been ripped apart, its pieces scattered across the floor. Like I could loot it. Seek the White Forge in the north.
Let us in! They're coming!
Rune-engraved copper key. Despite the layer of green rust that covers the surface of this key, you still distinguish elaborate runes adorning its bow. Ambora Parents East. There's like a wall here stopping us. Just won't let us go any further that way. I reached Old Valia in the west. A cold wind from the south. As you approach the door, you notice a round depression within the surrounding frame. The molding around the depression is elaborately carved, with a row of foreign symbols lining the topmost edge of the circle. Examine the socket. The depression is about 3-finger widths deep, with a few small stone fragments jutting out from within the wall. Some pieces seem to rotate independently along slots, but they have no obvious effect in and of themselves. Place a stone disc in the socket. At first the disc does not seem to fit, until it's oriented a specific way. You hear a quiet click of casings as it sinks into place. Nothing appears to happen right away, however. On the disc itself, an arrow-shaped protrusion points north. Alright, let's leave. As you turn away, you hear a faint grinding of stone. The dial faces north once more. Okay. Northwest, south, east? Maybe? Alright, so I think this is actual sentence. This is the end. It's got the period. So Ambora Parents east to seek the White Forge in the north. So that's... last two are east and north, I think. So I'm going to say it's south, west, east, north. Let me quick save. Quick save for me. Here we go. Alright, the stone dial remains socketed within the door frame. An arrow-shaped protrusion points north. Dude, I already forgot the directions. I should probably write them down. Yeah, southwest. East. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I rotate the dial clockwise. The dial rotates easily enough. You hear peculiar rattling behind the wall. The dial comes to rest with a faint click. Arrow points east. Alright, rotate it clockwise again. Same description except for now it points south. Push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points south. You feel a satisfying thunk and notice that the dial sunk a fraction of an inch into the depression. The door is still locked, but this feels like a step in the right direction. Alright, clockwise once more. This time pointing west. Push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points west. You feel another thunk and find the dial is recessed further still into the stone rings. Right, clockwise. Clockwise, that's pointing east. Push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points east. After another small thud, the dial sinks a hair lower into the stone molding. The change is almost too small to see, but it seems to indicate progress. Alright, and counterclockwise. That's pointing north, and push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points north. At first, nothing seems to happen, but after a few seconds have passed, the disc proceeds deeper into the socket. You hear a clunk and a rattle of chains. And, sorry, I lost my train of thought. And the door nearby swings open. The way is clear.
Yeah.
Neat.
Margaren's fire.
So that's a
casts
way down
light in dark
the foundry.
places.
What does the minecart do?
Slowly now.
So we have the key for this door. The quick save. Get rid of this.
Blasphemy!
Okay. It's like there's a mace of some kind up here. Or I guess more of a morning star. What do these do? A circular depression carved into the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure is charging ahead against an unseen enemy. Inspect the stone carving. 3 holes puncture the bottom of the circular depression. Their edges seem worn, as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, a dwarf appears ready to charge, holding a shield low and a sword high. So we have... Yeah, so it'd be the sword, which I figured it was going to be anyway. Alright, insert the sigil of the sword into the depression. Hold the symbol in place, matching its protrusions against the holes in the circular depression. They align perfectly. A gentle push is enough to slide the symbol into its receptacle. You hear a faint clicking sound behind the stone wall.
Huh?
Oh. The sword wielded by this suit of armor is covered in fine detail work, far more intricate than that of the armor itself. This armor has been posed bracing behind a broad shield, thick and sturdy as a city gate. Despite the years of weathering, where the helmets on the other armors in the room are plain and lusterless, this one is brighter and more reflective. A circular depression carved into the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure stands over a defeated enemy. Inspect the stone carving. 1 hole punctures the bottom of the circular depression. Its edges seem worn, as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, stepping on the corpse of a vanquished foe, a dwarf holds his own helmet high in a sign of victory. Insert the sigil of the helm into the depression. Feel the symbol in place, matching its protrusions against the holes in the circular depression. They align perfectly. A gentle push is enough to slide the symbol into its receptacle. Hear a faint clicking sound behind the stone wall.
Yeah.
A circular depression carved into the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure stands guard against an unseen enemy. Inspect the stone carving. 2 holes puncture the bottom of the circular depression. The edges seem worn, as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, a dwarf appears ready to defend against a charge, holding a shield high and a sword low. Alright, so we don't have the last one. Assuming we find it elsewhere. Maybe even over here. I mean, we can still interact with this thing, it looks like. So let's do that first. Oh, I assume we had to do all these to do this. Do we not? A hole bores into the stone. Its edges are blackened and gritty with soot. Okay. If we grab this, we're gonna get caught on fire. Guarantee it. Let's
I'm here.
do something like this. So you can't use that except for in I think you can use that outside of combat.
Okay.
Let's see what this does. It could be we can just grab this and this is for a different puzzle altogether. I don't think that's the case though.
These are Abidon's treasures!
Bury me at sea.
Ready to sleep like the dead.
Will do.
You profane Abidon's sacred ground!
Alright. I think we'll be okay here. Keep hacking away, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we did it. I'm assuming we find that other disc shortly. We'll come back here and finish this puzzle afterwards if we can. We can't. Can't interact with it. Well, hey, we took care of it one way or the other, right? Alright, where is this weapon at? Oh, it's soulbound, and it's a mace. 10% chance to cast blind on hit or critical hit. Bypasses 3 DR, and it is exceptional. Shadows ooze and pull around you, filling your mind with memories of furtive expeditions, clandestine meetings, and the traffic of secrets. Hear the whispers of the men and women who snuck, struck, and survived by the power of this weapon. Alright, who uses maces? Never remember off the top of my head. I think it's adventurers. Oh no, it's her. Okay. Hey, it works. The one-handed weapon. Congratulations. What to replace, though? I like this one because it gives attack speed. See, this one's also really good. Alright, we'll do this for now. Looks a little silly. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright, cause the blinded affliction 13 times the night shroud to unlock the next level. Okay. 10% chance, not too bad. He attacks quickly, so that works out. Okay, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll go check out the minecart tunnels and then the foundry. One thing at a time. Also, I gave her these potions. I forgot to use them. I realized as soon as I grabbed the mace and started running back, it's like, oh, she's going to die.
Yeah.
But it worked out. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.